As you know, today, brand new Liberal Party leader has been elected. It seems like it's a bit of a version of more of the same. Almost lost his seat in Hawthorn, but was able to turn around and win so. This is why he says everything will be better 4 years from now, like 4 years ago and 4 years before that.
I'm not really focusing on who will be head of the government, to be honest. I'm more concerned about how is the government performing. For me, it won't be so much about personalities. The next 4 years for me and my colleagues is going to be about policy, outcomes. What are Victorians getting?
See you in 4 years, pal. Now, also, though, the upper house, a couple of weeks, almost 3 weeks on from that election, it's still being counted because, you know, that's the system, apparently. Despite the fact that it is half of the whole thing required to pass a piece of legislation, we're still waiting. Now, as we know, the preference whisperer, well, he made promises before the last election.
I'm focused on the longer game, and that is we've got to give the government, which will be the Andrews government, we've got to give them a crossbench they can work with.
Well, guess what is happening? There is going to be well and truly a very friendly upper house. Now, while there have been some new people that have gone in, like the One Nation or DLP, legalised cannabis is going to have maybe 3, maybe even 4. The Greens, which remember had a green slide, well, they're now down to 2. And as you saw there, the Reason Party at this stage, but that number could change, is out, along with the Sustainable Australia Party as well as the Justice Party as well. Well, what happens if you need 6 votes to get anything through the upper house? Well, 3 of them come from the Greens, 3 of them come from legalised cannabis. So we should pay attention to what some of their demands are here, including this bloke is the president of the legalised cannabis party, the unofficial mayor of Nimbin, apparently. Now, he says, eventually we expect a full apology from politicians and police for the phenomenal damage of the fruitless war on cannabis has caused and is still causing. Their war on a plant that has never killed anyone in thousands of years has trashed millions of lives, especially those of young people. It's time for a ceasefire. And magically, the news stories are starting to reflect these people getting into Parliament. Magically, just randomly, an opinion piece some data dropped out via The Australian the past couple of days, that if we decriminalised and therefore taxed cannabis, you can make an extra $1.7 billion from it.